Hey guys, welcome to Bonnie's Mind with your girl Siobhan. And I've been watching a couple of videos about Monique. It's a YouTuber on here that's been interviewing Monique and has plenty of questions for her. And she's been responding to them, which I feel like she's been the most graceful upon answering all these questions that people seem to have about her career choice and her actions towards giants such as Netflix and Oprah and Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry. And I feel like there need to be more people like her, because without people like her, us black people in the minorities wouldn't have a lot of the what we call privileges that we have now. And if it wasn't for people like her, people, the naysayers like Dr. Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, these people were not all agreed with all the black people. There's also black people that chose to stay slaves, chose to be with the man, chose to be brainwashed, chose to deal with the cards that they were dealt with, and there was others that didn't like it and decided to take a stance, and they were not always met with open arms. And so I applaud for what she did and I stand by her. Like as a child, I watched her when she was on the Parkers and when she was in the Queens of Comedy, and when like she reminded me a lot of my mom. My mom was a big woman. I was just so happy to see like a big woman on the screen, you know? And so she was like the first Tess Holiday, all right, in my book. And so she was the true representation of what it means to be fat and proud, black and proud. And so I always applaud her. She's a tremendous woman. She's always been a tremendous woman. She has the utmost respect from me, and I don't care who disagrees. If you want to disagree, you could place your comments down there. I'll have fun reading it, but it won't change how I feel about Monique. Now, is there a way to fight a battle? Of course. Everybody always thinks there's a better way to fight every battle. All right? Isn't I feel like there's never a correct way to fight. You either fight it or you don't fight it. You fight it the way you want to fight it. And as long as you're fighting for the correct reasons, I feel like there's never a correct way to say no. Point blank, period. And I feel like she is doing it very gracefully, in my opinion. And always the people that speak their mind is always difficult to work with, right? Even if you're in the right, even if you have every right to say anything, you are always considered difficult, and that's what I don't like. You know, you should be considered difficult because you have an opinion, because you have a stance. You're not going with the grain, you're going against the grain, so now you're difficult when you just have a difference in perception. So anyway, I respect Monique and everything that she's done, and I appreciate all the work that she's done, and I will continue to support her in any way that I can, and I appreciate her and all her work, and let her win the good fight. And to me, it seems like she's come from losing and now she's on the winning side of people starting to see what she's talking about, what she has been talking about for all these years. And it's a shame that you have to be like such a kiss ass and such a snake and such a, you know, bad person just to climb on top. And I'm so sad to hear that this is what our black people are doing, that, you know, Tyler Perry's and the Oprah Winfrey's. It's so sad. I was hoping that Oprah Winfrey wasn't like that and Whoopi Goldberg, but apparently the light is shining, and when the light shines we can see clearly, and the light is on them and we're seeing clearly their personalities. And so it's just sad, but hopefully Monique gets the respect that she truly deserves. So that's my opinion. And talk to you later, guys. Bye. Bye. Got her too. Bye.